Welcome to the Positive Spiritual Living Podcast, brought to you by Unity on the Bay. This is your positive path for spiritual living.
So let's take a moment and breathe out with me, would you? Let's breathe out and breathe in. And as we breathe out, let's say, divine peace of mind is mine now. And breathe in. And as we breathe out, let's say, divine peace of mind is mine now. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, as we breathe out together, let's say, divine peace of mind is mine now. And let's breathe in together. And in this acknowledgement, in this knowingness, we stand. And so I realize it may be challenging in the midst of the everyday to remember that truth of our being, to remember our oneness with the divine, and to remember that divine peace is mine now. And in every moment. Sometimes it's challenging to remember that connection in the midst of trials and tribulations. Sometimes we cannot even see or experience the divine love amongst our brothers and sisters. And so if we cannot feel it from those close to us, how can we feel it from the divine? And so I bring an example to you today. Our brain receives 11 million bits of information per second. Our conscious mind processes only 50 at a time. So it's up to us to exercise our divine self-mastery and power and choose what we focus on. Which 50 bits of information are we going to be focusing on? And so we may use denials and affirmations to clear our old neural pathways and create new ones. You see, our bodies are very efficient. And so our bodies will use the neural pathway that is like a highway, that is efficient, is well made, even if it no longer serves us. And as we start building a new neural pathway, well, we're all familiar with roadwork constructions. Lanes are closed, there's traffic, things don't move as quickly, as smoothly, until we have a highly developed neural pathway. And so that's why they tell us it takes 21 days to establish a new pattern. And so we get to choose, we get to pick. And so there are 11 billion, we know the difference, that's a big number, 11 million, but we know the difference. If somebody asked us, how much are you getting paid? $11 million. How much are you getting paid? $50. We know that difference. That difference is clear to us. So our brain, 11 million bits per second, and can only manage 50. So which 50 do we choose? So there are things going on in our awareness that we don't know about, or that we cannot focus on in order to function. So for example, right now, behind me are Anne and Violeta. But in front of me, where you cannot see them, which will be an example for those other 11 million bits, is Jason, about 30 feet in that direction, our director, our million hat wearer person, marketing person, and about 15 feet in this direction is Charles, our sound engineer. And so just right now you're focused on me. You may not even be focused on them back there until now that I mentioned them. And so that's part of what we can do as we focus. There are things that are going on that we may not be aware of. Just as part of the wave that we have evolved, no judgment about it. And so I bring to your attention something that you may not know about. So if you're feeling unloved, I want to let you know that somebody has loved you even before you knew it, even before you walked through our virtual doorway today, whether it's the first time or the millionth time, whether you have walked through our virtual doorways and our physical doorways, or just the virtual ones. These are some prayers from 1961. These are our ancestors that came before us, the ones that planted the seed of unity on the Bay, that allowed us for us to be here today. Ooh, forgive me if I get a little bit emotional. May God bless all those who lit the torch of truth, those who now carry it, and those who will bear it aloft in the future. Sorry. That's from William David McElroy, February 1961. My blessing goes forth to you, my church, as a place where I have found solace from grief, courage for the challenges confronting me, and inspiring knowledge of the truth to daily free me. Bless you for this heritage. Frances Holland, February of 1961. My prayer is for peace, understanding, and true brotherhood for all people throughout the years and forever. Lovingly dedicated, Adelaide Himari, February of 1961. And so you see, you have been loved. You have been loved into being. You have been loved into remembering. We have been loved into this sacred space. And so we take a moment to release what we think of ourselves. We're not our past. We're not our future. We're not our thoughts. We're not our perceived limitations. And if we take a moment to open ourselves up to the truth of our nature, to our ability to change neural pathways, to create a new neural pathway that helps us, that serves us, to achieve our wildest dreams, to share our gifts to the world, and to make this a better place, like our ancestors did. You are loved, even if you don't feel it, even if you don't sense it. Allow that love to embrace you, to support you, to carry you through the challenges. Allow that love to remind you of the peace of mind that is yours now, of the truth of your being, of the peace that you are. So we are grateful. We are grateful for this moment of peace. We're grateful for this moment of remembrance. We are grateful for this moment of feeling loved. And so as we scan our bodies with relaxation, with joy, with peace, allow every cell in your body to be permeated with this peace, with this joy, with this love that you are. Divine peace of mind is mine now. Divine peace of mind is yours now. And so within this divine peace, we can find the clarity, the creativity to co-create together, to cooperate, to collaborate, and to find the answers and the solutions that we need. Thank you for being here today, for remembering our truth together.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Positive Spiritual Living Podcast, brought to you by Unity on the Bay, a spiritual community located in Miami, Florida. Unity on the Bay is supported by the generosity of its community. If you'd like to make a donation or learn more about Unity on the Bay, please visit unityonthebay.org. You can also follow Unity on the Bay on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for even more positive spiritual inspiration. Until next time, thanks for listening and many blessings. Namaste.